Dad. How are you?
Great, how are you?
Yeah, good.
My dog show. Big breath. Big breath. Same for Billy.
Good evening. Thank you. Welcome to the spring concert, what I think is the last concert, right, of any of the music ensembles for this school year. I'd like to say they saved the best for last, right? So that was a original composition by an English composer, Philip Spark, who writes a lot of really, really cool stuff for band, entitled Salute to a Hero. Throughout tonight, I'll be thanking some folks, obviously, as I always do, and we're also going to be giving out some awards throughout the evening, and we'll space them out in between all the bands so that we're not letting the band members sit too long without playing. But first, while I have you all here, I'd like to sincerely thank the administration and school board here at North Allegheny, of course. I'm supposed to say that, but it's really true. They do such a great job supporting the arts, and making all this possible, especially our principals here at NASH, one of which you'll hear from a little later on in the program if you stick around. That's the teaser. So, also like to thank our department chair, Mr. Bob Tozier, who's also back there running lights or sound or one of those things. Give him a round of applause. He puts in so many extra hours. Yeah, some of the stuff he does around here, you guys don't even realize. Sometimes he doesn't get home till 11 o'clock at night, because he's in here, setting things up, tearing things down, does a great job. Okay, we're going to continue with another original composition for band by one of my favorite composers, Richard Saucedo. This is entitled With Each Sunset. Thank you. Would like to acknowledge a few groups and thank a few groups, especially the NADBP, which are all the folks helping at the concert. And I know a lot of you who are sitting here and enjoying the concert. If not for the band parents, band patrons, there's no way any of this stuff could run smoothly. It's just too many kids, too much responsibility. So give yourselves a round, parents, please, and all the parents in the back helping. And specifically, I would like to acknowledge our president, Kathy Stewart, who's done such a great job, and this will be her last year. Okay. At this point, I'm going to acknowledge in this band all of the members of the concert band that also participated in this year's marching band. If you were in marching band, stand up, guys, and be recognized, please. Okay, now I would like to recognize all the members of any of our 3 jazz ensembles. If you were in jazz ensemble 1, 2, or 3, remain standing or stand up. And if you are in indoor percussion or concert percussion, either stand up, wave. It's a really good group. There's another group of people that I would like to recognize. It sort of leads into our first award, actually, for the evening. We have a number of students in this band, and all the bands. They actually take more than one band class for credit. And what I tell the kids is, you know, if you take a second band class, if you need to use it as a study hall, you can use it as a study hall. If you don't need it, because most of the times in study hall, let's not kid ourselves, they're in here screwing around and, you know, doing whatever. I see it every day. So why not get an easy A? You know, it is second band class, play. Some kids play in all 3 band classes for credit. It's a wonderful thing. Some of them pick up new instruments. They learn a new instrument. Some of them majoring in music will learn how to play a new instrument. So if you guys are in more than one band class and you're in this band, please stand up. That's like half the band. That's you guys, right? Yeah. Okay. These first 2 awards that we're going to give out, we'll give them out together, okay? They're new because I felt that these folks deserved some extra recognition. Now, what we try to do is these are all seniors, by the way. You have to be a senior, and we try to make it so that a senior doesn't win more than one award. That way we can spread it around. And it becomes difficult because, you know, I could pick any one of these seniors and tell you something about them that was good. So what Mr. B and I look for is just some extra things that they might have done, PMEA events or something of that nature, which I'll explain, you know, as we move on throughout the evening. But these 2, well, you know what, before I do that, let me acknowledge all the seniors in this group because, you know, this is their last band concert with me. So if you're a senior in the band, stand up, guys. I want you to be recognized. I'm going to miss them so much. Now, the 2 awards I'm talking about, we're going to give out. We called them Outstanding Dedication Award. And these go to 2 seniors who aren't going to receive another award, but they actually learned 1 or 2 other instruments to help us out to balance out our instrumentation. They said, Mr. Stefan, I'll do this to make sure that you have this in this band. And some of them had no previous experience on the instrument that they're playing before this year. Isn't that a cool thing? And I think that deserved to be recognized. The first one is going to go to Tori Hirschberger. Tori's a saxophone player and learned how to play bassoon and French horn, the 2 hardest instruments to learn how to play. And the next one goes to Matt Davis, a trumpet player who learned how to play French horn. And like I said, we'll be giving out more awards throughout the evening, even after our next piece that we're going to play. So we're going to continue with the music. This is a newer piece by Eric Morales, and it's entitled One Giant Leap. And it honors space travel, landing on the moon, and all that kind of good stuff that we did back in the 60s. I hope you really enjoy this. This is One Giant Leap. It's you. Nice job, buddy. Congratulations. Okay. Every year, Instrumentalist magazine, which is kind of like the band guys magazine, it's kind of like the Sports Illustrated for band guys, if you can imagine. Yeah, it's kind of cool, you know. We learned about alto clarinets and alternate fingerings and all that other kind of stuff. He doesn't read it. I do. I got a whole stack of them in my, okay, we'll stop. All right. Every year they sponsor certain awards. They're national awards that every high school band gives out. And this one's called the Musicianship Award, and it goes to someone who obviously has demonstrated outstanding musicianship throughout their high school career. But this person, too, has also played in multiple bands. I remember when he first came to North Allegheny, I wasn't sure, you know, if he was going to be able to muster up enough strength, air to blow into a tuba, let alone become the all-star player that he is right now. So, Corey Bianchi, Musicianship Award. And Corey also plays in the wind ensemble, but we're trying to space these out a little bit, so congratulations, bud. Okay, we're going to wrap up our portion of the program with an old, actually, you would call it an orchestral piece, but it's really not. It was originally written for piano by Modest Mussorgsky. then later scored for orchestra. Pictures at an Exhibition, I believe, is a piece of music that lasts some 65 minutes long, so I hope that you have the time. You think I'm kidding? No. We're going to play excerpts from Pictures at an Exhibition. I'm sure you may even recognize a lot of the melodies in this piece. It's very well done for band by James Curnow. But before we do that, I want to kind of rush through this, but I really want to pay extra special attention to the seniors. This is a very special class to me for obvious reasons. The band banquet was extremely hard for me to get through, and tonight is becoming even more difficult. So if I seem a little not my normal self, cracking my usual jokes that you guys all love, thanks. I'm trying to get through this emotionally. It's very difficult because I love these guys to death. I really do. They're so supportive, so loving, so caring. They're just wonderful people, and I want them to stand up again. Seniors, please stand up. Thank you guys for everything. And you'll see some of them again, and they're going to have to stand up again. So, okay, without further ado, here's Pictures at an Exhibition. concert band. Give it just one moment, please, to clear the stage.